Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. In this video, I will review the game last night between the Calgary Flames and the Montreal Canadiens. It was in Calgary. It was the first game of a three-game series, an important series, especially for Calgary. Listen, Calgary, if they want to stay in the race, they have to beat Montreal in these three games. And on the reverse of that, Montreal, if they would like to just knock Calgary out of this race, they need to win these three games. So the first game didn't go Montreal's way. 4-2 win by Calgary, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I got the results in the back there, the stats, and then my thoughts on the game. And I'm also going to give you my guess, because I'm not doing a review for the next two games. I'll give you my guess for the Guess the Score contest for tonight's game in this video. If you guess the score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game, either team, you can win a $5 prize directly into your bank account via Interac. All right, so let's get into this game. I don't even know where to go. We'll start with, first of all, no guess the score winner from last night. There was no guess the score winner, as nobody had Dubé with the first goal. Drouin was scratched last night, and it wasn't an injury, although I guess they have it out as an injury. He had flu-like symptoms, and they scratched him kind of last minute. They put Eric Gustafsson in there, and Gustafsson played some offense. So he was on the fourth line, and he was also on the power play on the point, and I guess I didn't notice him, honestly, I didn't notice him playing defense except on the power play, so I'm not sure. But anyways, he was the seventh defenseman added in because of a late scratch of Drouin. So it wasn't an injury per se, and it wasn't because he wasn't playing well or whatever like that. It was flu-like symptoms. So I hope we don't, but I hope we don't hear later that Drouin's out with COVID, on the COVID protocol list, and maybe the game gets canceled, whatever. I hope that doesn't happen. All right, so game started out, as all games do, and wasn't what I was expecting from Montreal. It was exactly what I was expecting from Calgary, but it wasn't what I was expecting from Montreal. I would have expected Montreal to come out a lot the way Calgary did, looking like they want to win this game, and no, I mean, after two pretty good games in Edmonton, one win, one loss, but the second game was a well-played game, a win by Montreal, and they come back with this kind of another flat game, and it seems like all season it's a good game, bad game. Well, since they came back from their COVID scare earlier in their break, since then, they just haven't been able to piece together 2-3 games in a row at all. So it's up and down. It's a roller coaster ride. And that's what we're going through right now. And I'm at a loss. I don't know where the disconnect is. First period, 6:06 in. I think his name is Dylan Dubé. Dylan Dubé gets his 8th goal from Japan and Ryan. And it kind of goes like this. Sherratt just ignoring Dubé in the slot. I don't know how else to put it. You're just ignoring him in the slot. And Dubé gets a pass and scores. No one touches him or even tries to. And this is not there's two goals like this, and I mean, I don't get it. So the D wasn't very good, and Sherratt and Weber in particular were not very good. We'll talk about it after. Then at 13:19, so we're looking at 7 minutes later, Tyler Toffoli gets an unassisted goal for his 23rd. Now, Toffoli, he gathers in an errant pass right at center ice, and he skates in. He breaks off to the right and takes a shot around when he's at the right circle near the top, and it beats Markstrom through the pad and between his pad and his blocker. It goes right in there. So nice little snipe by Toffoli, and so he gathers the errant pass again. It's basically on the rush, and that's how Montreal scores. That's it. They don't score anymore 5-on-5, it seems, or without it being something like that, you know. I guess they do score some 5-on-5 goals. They don't score much at all anymore, if you want to look at it that way. Okay, 18:24, so that's 5 minutes later. Armia gets his 6th. I didn't see this. It happened so fast, and apparently They barely made it back from the break. So I totally missed this goal. Saw it on the replay today. So off the draw. basically. Deneau gets it back to Armia, who's a little bit behind him. And Armia just sort of skates a little over to the side and fires a wrist shot that goes in. That's it. He beats Markstrom to the stick side through a screen. I mean, Markstrom was screened there. And yeah, so Armia gets his 6th goal. Definitely needed a goal, Armia. And it puts Montreal up 2-1. And that doesn't last that long. A minute exactly, as a matter of fact. And they never get a lead again. So a minute later, a power play goal by Mangiapane is for his 13th. And it's from Hanifin and Monahan. And it goes like this. It's a power play goal. Hanifin at the point takes a shot, and it's tipped in by Mangiapane, basically. Simple. And they're up. No, they tie it up. Second period, no scoring. I was expecting, Montreal didn't have a great first period. Okay, so I was expecting to come back in the second period. More energy, more urgency, let's go. And it doesn't happen. But they hold off Calgary through the second period. Being outshot, they were outshot in every period. Although I think that one wasn't too bad. It was 8-5, I think, the shots in the second. And there's no scoring. Third period comes along, and 5:58 in. Monahan gets his 10th from Gaudreau and Nordstrom. And it's Weber and Byron. Weber and Byron. Now, not so much casually on Weber, because he's right in front of he's in the crease his attention's elsewhere, when it should be on, who got the goal? Monahan. On Monahan, who sneaks in to the slot, about the middle of the slot by the right circle. And Byron also skating in casually, leaving the man open. I just kind of like they left him like Monahan out there. I wrote here like he's out for a stroll. Nobody looked at him. Nobody touched him. Casually skated by him. Monahan all alone in the slot. Pass comes in. Puck goes in. That's how simple it is. And then at 19:52, goalie's pulled. I forget what time. They pull him around the 2-minute mark, I think. And 19:52 with 8 seconds left. Lindholm gets his 14th. An empty netter from Monahan. So Monahan with, what do you get? A goal and 2 assists. Mangiapane with a goal and an assist. So they had really good nights. And Montreal didn't. It's kind of how it goes. All right. So Allen, 27 of 30 saves 27 of 30 shots, for a 900 save percentage. Markstrom, 18 of 20, also 900 save percentage. Allen was good. I don't fault Allen here at all. Allen's been pretty steady every game he plays. Shots on goal, 20 for Montreal, 31 for Calgary. Face-off percentage, again, totally crap. 39% for Montreal, 61% for Calgary. Power play, 0 for 1 and 1 for 1 for Calgary. So not too many penalty calls, 2 exactly. Hits, 22 for Montreal, 14 for Calgary. Montreal chasing the puck all night. Habs stars of the game. So I gave Allen a star because he was steady again. And there weren't too many to give here. But Allen, steady again, just no support. Basically no goal support. And left out to dry how many times, and that's it. Anderson gets a star, not because he got on the board, but Anderson just gives you that Gallagher type of game, right? He's going to be the new Gallagher, or he's going to be Gallagher B instead of Gallagher being Gallagher A, right? He's that heart and soul type of guy. He gives you everything he's got every night, and second effort and physicality, and just you got to love a guy like Anderson. So Anderson's going to get on the board as one of the stars because everybody else was crap. Stinkers, Sherratt and Weber. I should have wrote the D in general, but Sherratt and Weber on for 3 goals. Weber for sure. I don't know if Sherratt was on for those 3 goals. Everything but the power play goal. And I mean, he didn't look great on those. I mean, just missing assignments type of thing. And yeah, stinkers of the game. Having a really solid game against Edmonton the game before, and again coming back with a stinker of a game. The D in general, I don't think was very good. Not very mobile. Not helping the offense at all. All right, if Drouin remains out, do we see Caulfield slot in? So that's kind of what I'm trying to wait on that news. I tried to wait to do this video a little bit to get that kind of news, see what's happening, see if there's any more COVID news, and see if they brought Caulfield up. That's the rumor. It's what everyone's expecting. And so far, I'm at this 12:15 right now in Montreal, and there is no news on that. Now, don't forget, Calgary is 2 hours behind, so that could just be that, and it'll come out mid-afternoon. We'll find out what's happening. So look for that if you can. So that's a good question. Is Drouin sick? Is it flu? Is it COVID? With everything, I mean, if flu-like symptoms, could be COVID. We'll see. There could be some announcements today. Where did the puck support go? I thought part of Ducharme's coaching was puck support. Guy has the puck, somebody there supporting, being around, so, you know, could pass whatever. Guys were alone, carrying the puck, no puck support. No urgency, they came out with, to me, no energy, no urgency, made no victory. Basically, that's it. They came out flat again. That's how I saw it. I was doing a live cast. Sure, I didn't pay as much attention as I should if I was watching it without doing the live cast, but I didn't see the energy, the urgency, and it ended up without a win. So that's how it goes. Couldn't get to the middle. Okay, I guess Toffoli's goal. Okay, that he was in the middle, get a goal. Armia, not so much the same because it was on a face-off near the blue line. I mean, not the same, right? Couldn't get to the middle, couldn't get the goal. When they are getting into the middle, into the dirty areas, they're getting goals. They have a chance. Without doing that, everything from the perimeter, what's going to happen? Nothing. D is too immobile. It's obvious now. Seems Ducharme ignores it, right? Consistently putting Sherratt and Weber together like they got fucking blinders on. We see that there's something that it's not working. How come they don't? I don't get it. And it's just like he's doing the same thing as Julian, playing vets over youth in important offensive situations. Right? I only trust the veterans. But the veterans aren't performing. They haven't once, well, I won't say once, but they have not in any consistent, besides Perry, they haven't all season in a consistent way been stepping up and performing. Except for Perry. I'm not going to shit on Perry because Perry's been, maybe he wasn't great in this game, but he's been great in general. I'm not shitting on Perry. But everybody else that's a veteran, the inconsistency is ridiculous. Questionable coaching again. I mean, this is questionable. With Allen pulled and trying to tie it up, on the ice were Merrill, who's not an offensive player. He doesn't put up points. And I'm not shitting on him either. But, I mean, is that the guy you want on a 6-on-5 with 2 minutes left and your net empty? I guess maybe because the net's empty, you want the defenseman. I get that. But is Merrill the guy? Weber. Slow. Not playing well. Eric Stahl, same thing. Slow, not playing well. Why not putting up points? 2 goals since he's here. That's it. Is that who should be out there? Now, I'm not going to shit on Perry. I get Perry being out there. Perry's been playing well. He's a veteran. I totally get Perry. But these other 3 guys, where was KK in a situation like that? A guy who can pass the puck, a guy with vision, a guy who's playing well. Physical. He's sitting on the bench on a 6-on-5 situation when you need a fucking goal? I don't get that. I really don't. And you know what? If this continues and Montreal doesn't make the playoffs, Ducharme's gone. I can't see him coming back. I thought no matter what happened, he's going to be back. I don't see it. Not the way he's coaching. And if Ducharme's gone with the coach change during the season, that has to signal Bergevin going as well. So if they don't make the playoffs, if this becomes a total, I don't know, disaster, yeah, there's definitely going to be a change because his coaching decisions are questionable. I don't think there's anything you can say about it. Not a 60-minute effort again. Not a 60-minute effort. I mean, go back to here. No energy, no urgency. That's not a 60-minute effort. How do they expect to win when they don't play 60-minute games? Zero consistency, game in, game out, zero consistency. Up, down, and there's no accountability for it from the coach. Now, is that because his hands are tied as far as, because of the cap situation, you're limited in what you can do and who you can move around? It could be, I'll give that, it could be that, but there seems to be zero accountability from the coaching staff to the players. The players fuck up and then they're back in there in those positions and with the responsibility without, doesn't seem like any kind of, not saying punishment exactly, but I mean, maybe I am saying that. So it seems like that's the case there. So, all right, so that's it. I want to remind you, pregame show starts tonight at 6:30. Game time is at 7. So pregame show, 6:30 to 7 and 7:05, because the puck drop is until about 7:07 to 7:10, depending on what they're doing. So live cast for the game will be at 7:05. Hope to see you guys there. Now you're going to get my guess the score guess for this game. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go with the same score as I had for the last time. Montreal's got to win. I kind of expect the backup goalie for Calgary, as I expect Primo to be in tonight. So I'm going to go with Montreal getting, I'm going to go with, sure, I bought in again. 4-2 Montreal, because they got to win this game. And, Armia can be streaky. He got that goal. I'm going to go with Armia for the first goal. 4-2 Montreal. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid again. And Armia for the first goal. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Or come into the pregame show and give your guess in the chat. And that will be registered. And yeah, hopefully, wish luck to somebody to win. It's been a little bit since we had a winner. Ray Buckle was the last winner, I'd say about 6-7 games ago. So best of luck on your guesses. Leave them in the comment section. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. I know I ran a little bit long, had a lot to say. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring that notifications bell. That's also down there. That'll get you your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. Thanks for watching, everybody. If there's anything to update, I might put out an update video. If something happened, well, especially if anything with COVID, maybe if they announce Caulfield's been called up to the team. So we'll see. So that's it. Let's hope for the best. Go Habs, go. See you next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. Bye, everybody.